that play got bottled up.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out. But a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Bravo.
Jones now to throw on 3rd down. And the Seahawk defense gets to him and they bring him down.
Like how they started the third quarter here. They force a punt on the first drive, and after this sack, it looks like they'll be forcing another one as well.
Absolutely. Maybe got their 2nd win coming out of the locker room. And not the result they were hoping for there, at least in terms of the kick team, as that'll get out of bounds at just the 35-yard line. A check of the scoreboard there in the 3rd and Baltimore. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. And we'll keep an eye out. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. To throw, Brissett. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
It's 3rd and long for Brissett. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Geno Atkins, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Now it's Tate. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. With this lead and the football, things obviously looking good, but maybe, you've taught me this before, maybe this is where the defense is hoping that the offense helps them preserve that shutout that they've got going.
And it has to be in the minds of the offense that they know how rare it is to get a shutout. So take care of them, protect them, take care of the ball, move it downfield, run the clock down. You don't want your defense to have to go on the field again the rest of the game. Reward them.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. Tackle coming from the safety, Trey Flowers. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Recon, 132 fighter. Let's go. Ready?
Again, it's Mixon. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
You don't want no problems with me.
The Giants on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 8.
Hey, Charlie.
56, Mike, 56. I'm coming. 56 to Mike, boys. 56.
Here's Jones operating from the gun. He finds his running back, Mixon. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They'll run with Mixon. He finds an opening past the 40. He's at the 40. The 20. 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Joe Mixon with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Rosas good with the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
What you got up for the rest of the day, Jay?
No, probably going outside.
No 2K? You ain't get no 2K in?
Yeah, a couple, maybe.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's coming. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Geno Atkins make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in your body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Geno Atkins in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
Oh, wow.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
Check. Fresno. Check 31. Check 31.
Brissett.
Oh, this is a different league, man.
And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Brissett now. And he's got the hook up to Moore. He's at the 30. Past the 20. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. David Moore, his first touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit.
See, I should have been watching that game the whole time.
And that will get them one closer. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive, that culminating touchdown, they carry confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
13 yards, good for a Giant first down. Jones now, 5 straight completions here in this second half, 1st and 10. Now Jones. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Brad McDougal. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step 1. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now.
Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
This is the time when you're supposed to be down like 7 to 10 points. You got to make that comeback.
That's caught by Penny. Room here to run. A gain of 32 that time. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But and
he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
This nigga's takeover so slow. He ain't that goddamn slow.
Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Go. Check.
4th down, Brissett.
Get the fuck out of here! Damn, man!
And he will return this one to the 30.
So long to get rid of the ball. I threw that bitch.
Timeout, an injured player. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Now, that turnover might just about do it here. Fourth quarter, the lead that you've got, they can just run the football, run the clock.
Exactly right.
Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Michael Kendricks.
That's good to hear, Pop.
These guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
That's why he tore us out down.
Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the fourth quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
Well, the first
watch a couple more minutes, and I'm going to load up on 2K, Jay. I ain't going to let you get it right, Jay.
On 2nd and 14.
I've been waiting to play with you all week,
keep it on the ground. Carson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 16 yards, a first down. Probably wishing that they could have had a few runs like that earlier in the game, now facing this deficit in the fourth.
Hard to criticize a run of that magnitude, but they really need those.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
Even if I don't, I lead the nigga back. Still just don't pick him. I don't understand.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. They'll keep it on the ground.
You see how they changed the running, right?
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
I don't know what they did. This shit.
Chris Carson.
It's not the same game as the first, or you didn't even really cop it the first week like that.
Into that deficit.
No, this shit's so different. Like the running, you can't even tackle niggas when they're running.
Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8.
But they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were running. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
It's a giant first down on a gain of 16.
What may seem a little unorthodox to some people, got the lead, fourth quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
How do you, if I say play outside, why are they coming inside? It don't make no sense.
Good 9 on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Throwing, Jones. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I can't stand this nigga, dog.
But it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal from the 10-yard line.
Okay.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal.
Send them boys. How did this quarterback?
Team spill. Hey, team 6. Team 6.
I'm not sending nobody.
56. Mike's 56.
Get it.
Now Jones throwing again. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Gerald Everett is tied in, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd and goal. 2 incompletions haven't moved him any closer. And likely throwing again, you'd have to think on 3rd and goal here. Back to throw. Jones. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right?
Not letting them break your serve.
That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So for the Giants, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the New Orleans Saints. Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, they can't quite seem to turn things around as they fall into 2-4 now on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Quarterback, man. You're still ain't same nigga, man.
Nate J.
Duh.
I put these niggas in charge of handling the business down there. I'm selling my dad's house and shit. You know what I'm saying? And the numbers that they're coming at me with seems a little shorter than what I would have expected. You know what I mean?
Right. So what you gonna do?
I mean, there ain't really too much I can do. I don't want the white folks to get it first and foremost. You know what I'm saying? If I want anybody to get it, it's gotta be a nigga. And that's how I was trying to keep it. But you know how niggas be. They trying to get every nickel they can get off that bitch. It ain't really about y'all. I'm on the KJ.
I'm on the way.
I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow.
I forgot to return to the main man.
Only got real ones round them. Only got. It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we pack up. Running these racks up.
I just told this nigga to call me back in 10 minutes.
When they come to handles, never had one. With a bad one, made it.